Okay, so Luke, you've been here for 3 days now, practicing for 3 days. What's your impression this far?
So far so good. Lads have been really welcoming, so have the staff. Training's been really good, and just slowly but surely breaking into it. Still got a lot to go. Still got to do a bit extra to get up to fitness, but yeah, that'll come in the next 2 weeks, I suppose.
Is it about 2 weeks you're away from playing a full game?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, but as I say, we're just taking it day by day at the minute. So yeah, that's it.
When we had read the interviews and we've been googling around, you got a nickname as a bad boy. What comes that from?
There's maybe when I've been young, I've been involved in stupid things, but I'm a bit older now, a bit wiser. I class myself as a professional person. I don't do stupid things. And the thing is, like, say if you've done something when you're 18 years of age, 19 years of age, then you're that person for the rest of your life. It doesn't make sense, but I'll just, I'll carry on the way I've been carrying on, and I'll let you make your own impression instead of reading off, Google.
Okay. You had quite a successful year when you played in the MLS, and describe a bit about that.
Yeah, it was a great year for me. I loved it out there. Really enjoyed the football. I loved everything about New York, playing like in the MLS, the fast pace, the counter-attacking football. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, probably the best year I've had so far.
Okay. If you look into the last year, which club have you been playing in then?
I was at Portsmouth. I don't know if you know it, English League One team. And then I went back to my the first team that started off at Shrewsbury. So yeah, had it's nice to be back on, but as still not the same. But I'm sort of hungry again now. Really looking forward to the challenge ahead, and I just can't wait to get started.
If you would describe yourself as a footballer, how would that be?
If I could,
describe yourself as a football player.
As someone else.
As you describing yourself.
As myself. I just try and work hard for the team. I try and contribute with goals. So yeah, that's what I'd say I do. Just try and work as hard as I can and contribute to goals. I find if you work hard, maybe it pays off.
Okay. If you look into the quality of Hammarby, what would you say describing to other teams you've been playing with?
No, it's very, very good quality. There's some great players here. The standard's very good. It's very, very good standard. Good players, and I'm really looking forward to playing. I think it's going to be an exciting time.
Okay. The new stadium, just a bit away from here, it's artificial grass.
Yeah.
What's your experience of that?
I've played on it a few times. It's not been a weekly thing that I've been used to, but you've just got to get used to it. It's just you adapt, and that's it. It's part of being a footballer. You have to adapt. Everyone has to do it, and that's it. It's equal for everyone. Everyone has to play on it. Like half a team don't play on grass, and the other half play on half. It's equal for the whole two teams. So yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay. So do you think you will be in the squad for the first match in the new game?
I'd like to think so. Yeah. So I'm going to do as much as I can to make myself available, work as hard as I can, just get my head down and concentrate on what's to come, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay, Greg. Fourth day after the short break. What's your impression of the team this far?
Obviously it's a bit hectic. We have a lot of guys in training, but it's been good. The guys have been giving good effort. There's been some good sessions, and I'm pleased.
31 players were practicing today. Is it too much?
It's a lot. It's a lot of juggling. But there's many other clubs in the world that deal with problems like that. So it's good for us to get a chance to evaluate guys and look at some new faces and see different combinations. So it's okay.
Look into the guys who's been here this week, from the three from Galaxy. What's your impression of them?
I think they're doing fine. I think they're doing fine. I think they all offer something, and I think for them it's a good experience to be at this level in Europe and seeing what it's like, and so they're good guys, and it's good having them here.
Okay. Are they mainly here for the experience, or are they?
Yeah, I would say first and foremost, it's for us to take a look at them and to see what they're about and what their level's like. I think for them, they're in situations where they're looking to get training environment in Europe, and it's a good experience for them.
Okay. Then we had someone from Värmdö, Sonko, for a couple of days. Was he here today?
No, he wasn't here today.
Okay.
No.
Is he going to practice the week out, or what's the?
I think his situation, he's going to other clubs as well, and he's training with a bunch of other teams. So for us it was a good chance to to reward guys who are doing well locally, and he's been doing extremely well, and it's good to give him a chance to train with us.
Finally, then the newcomer in the team, right. Luke. What's your impression of him this far?
Well, I think obviously he's physically a little bit behind the rest of the group, but you can see he makes clever runs. He has good movement, especially in and around the box, and that's going to be important for us. He's very direct to goal and always looking to get behind the defense, and he makes it a formidable opponent.
Now we have 6 offensive players, 6 forwards. Yeah. Is that a good amount of forwards, or is it too much?
No, I mean, by the numbers it seems like a lot, and obviously we haven't been, extremely pleased with the goal output from our forwards, and that like I said, I always said it's a team thing, and you can't just point fingers at the forwards, but it is quite a bit, and I would say the competition's stiff, and guys want playing time, so it's going to be interesting to see how that works out.
Okay. How's the status when it comes to injuries in the team?
It's pretty good, it's pretty good. I think everyone, you see we have a lot of guys training. The only guy was Kennedy, and Ledgerwood's away with the national team. So one guy really.
Okay. New stadium.
Yeah.
It's 8-9 days from now.
Yeah.
What's the feeling? How does the team feel about it coming into the new stadium?
Excited. I think it's a good time. Obviously we're lucky to be able to train here in this fantastic facility, but to be able to move into a new stadium and is exciting, and I think the guys are really looking forward to it.
Okay, what's the most positive thing about moving into the new stadium?
I mean, there's many positive things. It's hard to pinpoint one feature, but I would say first of all, it's an extremely good facility. I mean, great looking stadium. State of the art locker rooms. Facilities in terms of sponsor areas, and it's a beautiful place, and I think the atmosphere will still be tight and intimate like we had here. So there's a lot of pluses to that.
Okay. Is there any minuses?
I don't see it. I mean, to me, I don't really focus on that. I think that it's everything we can dream of.
Okay. I know there's been a lot of fuss around the team the last week of this before the break and everything. How does it? Which impact does it do on the team?
No, I mean, listen, we'll be the first ones to say we're disappointed with the results. I would say there's been 4 or 5 games that it should have been the other way. We shouldn't have tied, we shouldn't have lost, and that's disappointing. But it's reality, and all we can do is keep working hard and get ourselves out of this situation. So, I understand the frustration. I'm not naive enough to think that people should be excited with 20 points. Not at all. But all we can do is work and get ourselves out of it.
When you look into the last question, meeting Örgryte at the first game, what is the most important thing for us to think about meeting them?
3 points. I mean, that's what we're focused on. We don't want to take anything away from our opponent, but we feel it's important to get 3 points in this game.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.